What is going on, everyone, and welcome to Kart 6T3. My name is Ben. Thank you very much for stopping by. You know the drill. Real quick, if you didn't mind hitting a like on this video, possibly subscribe to the channel, that would be fantastic and awesome, and all sorts of cool and groovy stuff. Kart 6T3 brought to you every single week, every episode, everything I do on here by TrackTac Tire Treatments, TrackTac Tire Treatments, TrackTac Tire Treatments, treatments for tires and tracks. If you have any questions about prep, if you're looking to get into it, if you're looking to change off of what you're currently using, if you have any questions at all about TrackTac products, please shoot them my way. I will do my best to get you an answer if I don't already know it. So, I mentioned this two weeks ago. I think 2 weeks ago, somewhere in there, on a Dirt Kart Racer Live, 7 p.m. on Thursdays. Normally, I'm gonna miss whether I don't know when this is gonna come out. Maybe I'll be on this coming Thursday. I think this is the second video I'm gonna put out. Anyway, I mentioned purging a clone engine. Now, hear me out. This is all right. First year in clones, I know very little. I'm absorbing all I can. I'm getting, the racing down. RPMs and oil changes and, this and that. Well, maintenance is one of the things. Now, for the longest time, for 15 years, I don't know, more than 15 years, I ran a open UAS type engine. I started off with, I think I had a 130cc or 135cc K35. I got into Sedan. I ran a Sedan for a long time, 125 IAME Perilla Sudan. And then I was on to a Buller Bama 250, 270. Anyway, all of which ran methanol. Now, methanol, as you animal racers and some of you other open guys know, you need to purge the methanol out of the system because methanol draws in water and it rusts things inside the engine. No good. Okay, we have that out. I've always purged my two-strokes. That's what I've always done for the longest time. Getting into this, I did, KT100, there's an argument to be made whether or not you should purge a KT100 even though they run on gas. So when I went to pick up the clones, I said, you don't purge these things down, and my engine builder's like, no, you just run them and that's that. Now, what they did tell me was that I would probably want to get an ultrasonic cleaner sooner or later to pull off the carbs. You put a whatever solution, people recommend. You throw the carburetor in there, you let the ultrasonic cleaner clean because the carburetors are known for getting gunked up. You're following along with me so far. What is gunking up the carburetor? In my opinion, you are to run 87 octane ethanol gas. So gas that has 10% or less, whatever, your local gas station has in it, it has ethanol in it. Ethanol is an alcohol. Alcohol is alcohol. Alcohol is methanol, ethanol. It is alcohol. It absorbs water. Water gets in. That's why there have been some engine problems since we've gone to this new 10% blend of ethanol in gas currently in the current market type of thing. So, with that blend being in an engine, I believe it to be true, and this is more so of I just started doing this. I'm putting the feeler out there to see what you guys think of it. I have one sec. I have this. This is my purge gas for my two-stroke. Now this is nothing more than gasoline. You could run non-ethanol if you want. That would be my suggestion. That's what's in this. Would be, I think it's 89 octane, non-ethanol gas. And then what I have in it, set that down, is Marvel Mystery Oil. And somebody asked me about a blend before, and I've also, for two strokes or four strokes, open type stuff, stable. If you're going to run in ethanol, say if you run in that 87 octane, maybe put a little splash, an ounce or something like that of stable into it. It's the stuff you put in for your engines over the winter type of thing. Counteracts the ethanol in the thing. Also, this counteracts ethanol. This oil, it's a top-end lubricant. It counteracts the ethanol that's in there and just lubes the carburetor and everything. And this blend that I have here, in theory, would clean that ethanol out of the carburetor. So what I have been doing, and it's just been a couple weeks, it's in the theory. I don't have an ultrasonic cleaner yet. I just haven't purchased one. Been using my finances to race instead of buying one of those. Should I get one? Probably. I've cleaned manually the carburetors, taken apart. Video coming sooner or later on that. But my thought was that if the ethanol is what is causing issues, if they're, it's the impurities in the fuel that you're running from whatever gas station. I'm running quick fill gas more likely. Sometimes it's from Tops or, wherever local to me. Whoever has 89 or 87 octane gas, that's where I'm getting from. The impurities that are in that, the fact that ethanol draws in moisture, I believe is causing problems in the carburetors, hence why you would need an ultrasonic cleaner or to clean your carburetor every single time you run it. So, my theory here is that if I purge it down with that, so it's nothing more than unplugging the line and setting that aside, running a hose out of that container to the engine, and then running that blend of Marlboro Mystery oil and gasoline through the engine and through the carburetor. It's going to add top-end lubrication, and it's going to get into the carburetor and get everything cleaned out and everything like that, and not allow for that ethanol to become a problem. Now, I don't know. I would say this. Somebody mentioned if you're going to run the is that? That might not be. That might be just standard gas in that, now that I think of it. If you're going to run the 87 octane, you're probably not going to have a problem. Possibly, you could run into a problem if you were running 89 octane through the engine. I don't see how, if it's after a purge. I mean, it's going to get run out. As soon as you put 87 octane back into it, it's going to run all that stuff out of there. It's going to run all the oil out of everything, and it shouldn't be a problem. But what are your guys' thoughts on this? Because I don't, like I said, I don't have an ultrasonic cleaner lately. What I've been doing is I've been purging it down with that, getting all that 87 with the ethanol out of it, and then once I run it, just, it smokes a little out of the pipe, cool, get the engine nice and warm after, you wash your cart. And then I drain the bowl to make sure there's no gas in it whatsoever. So in theory, it's just going to leave a slight residue of Marlboro Mystery oil. So I don't know if anybody that watches this channel is an engine builder and they say, whoa, stop doing that. You're going to hurt something. I don't think it's going to, because I've never, I've run Marlboro Mystery oil in my snowblower and in my lawnmower and I've run it through my two-stroke. I don't think it to be a problem. I don't think, I honestly think, I want to say this was originally ethanol gas. I thought it wasn't, but I don't remember getting any non-ethanol in the past year or so. So I'm pretty sure I just put Marlboro Mystery oil in that gas, and that's that. So anyway, the only thing subject, to change there would be if you're running a non-ethanol or a higher octane, gas to purge it down. But what are your thoughts on this? I mean, good idea, bad idea? So far, this engine number one, I have two, is running great. And I've purged it down the past 3 races, I think. And so far, so good. It doesn't seem to have any carburetor issues whatsoever. I don't know. Well, I think the engine as a whole has 5 or 6 runs on it. 2 of those are big doubles, so, I got to consider. I have everything recorded in my phone, how many runs is actually on this engine. But everything seems to be running properly. Everything seems to be behaving, and unless I'm breaking some kind of rule or something, I don't know. I just thought it would be worth it to mention to you guys if 4-stroke guys, if clone guys had ever considered running their engines down with purge fuel, if you've considered running them down, one of the big things with the Blackzillas and all the other methanol breathing guys was they'd run WD-40 through them. I don't know. It was just something that I thought I'd try, being I don't have that ultrasonic cleaner like I should have. And once I get one, I'll show you guys the process of doing that. But for the time being, it seems to be working really well. I already tore apart one carb, see what's going on with engine number 2. So a video coming sooner or later on that, just to take a peek inside of carb, if nobody's ever done it, show you what's what inside of there. But just putting it out there, guys. Am I crazy for doing this? Bad idea, good idea? Do you know any engine builders are like, whoa, don't do that? Or like, hey, That's not bad. That's not bad to get all that crappy gas out of there, get some top-end lubrication in there, get some oils where, you know, maybe it's going to help the engine last a little bit longer. I don't know. I'm a ignorant clone owner. Being I'm a two-stroke guy, and these are honestly my first 4 strokes besides the Jawa. I raced a Jawa a couple times. That was fun. Big 500cc massive monster. Anyway, guys, I really do appreciate you coming by. Track Tech Tire Treatments. Track Tech Tire Treatments. Track Tech Tire Treatments. Treatments for tracks and tires. If you have any questions about those, shoot them my way. I got to give the sponsor a plug. All right? You got to listen to it on race day. And with NASCAR, you got to listen to it on here, too. So, all right. I super appreciate everybody coming by, and I'll see you in the next video. Later.